welcome back everybody, and I will be talking this episode about Veto Comp, the Veto spoilers, and alliances that are already forming inside the house in Big Brother Season 21. So let's just jump into it. If you have not seen my latest video or heard any of the spoilers just yet, the veto competition has already happened. Players were picked and it's already been done. Somebody's already won the veto competition. So if you don't know, the people that participated in the veto was Christy, Cliff, Catherine, Nicole, Sam Smith, and Jack. So with that being said, the veto winner is Sam Smith. Now, the plan right now is to use, Sam Smith is going to use the veto to take Catherine off the block, and they're going to backdoor Kemi. Now, Christy at the moment is kind of iffy on this plan just for the sole fact that she doesn't believe she wants to do it. She likes Kemi, she's fine with Kemi, and she thinks that everybody's playing Jack's game, that this doesn't help anybody but Jack. So with that being said, she's having second thoughts about putting Kemi up as a backdoor option. She also feels like it's too soon for a backdoor option. She's talking to Tommy about it. Tommy's trying to do a pros and cons list to help her out. She really is stressing about all this. But as of right now, and everybody on the majority side of the house is all on board to backdooring Kemi. And speaking of the majority and speaking of alliances and all that other stuff, let's take a look at this chart done by @89razorskate20 on Twitter. They made this really cool little chart situation to help us remember what alliance deals are out there. This was done on June 27th, 19. So these are the things that are specifically solidified at this moment. So let's just take a look at the majority first. To the 6 that we already know, we have Jack, Jackson, Nick, Bella, Christy, and Holly. And then you have the 8 with the annex of Tommy and Annalise. And then you have Sam on the bottom with the majority. However, he's the closest with Nick and Jack. So you have that as the majority. You have 9 people on that side. They have enough to vote however they want to. And then you see at the bottom, you have Tommy and Nick already made kind of like a 2-person alliance deal, maybe a final 2 deal. And we're gonna name that Tick. You know, Jack and Jackson have a thing. They're broing out together. You have Tommy and Christy know each other for sure. Nick and Bella are getting super close together inside this house. They are always cuddling. They're always next to each other. They're always around each other. And then you have the trio on the bottom left-hand side. You have Jackson and Catherine, who were pretty much a thing before the live feeds were even live. So they were kind of making out and all this other stuff. They were canoodling behind the scenes. And then now Jackson is trying to kind of put himself at arm's length. He doesn't want to be seen as a couple. He might not even like Catherine at all now at this point. So, but he wants to keep her calm and by his side. It's a number for him. And then you also have Holly in that mix. And then you have on the left upper hand corner, the outsiders. Now this isn't an actual alliance. These are just people on the outside of the majority. So you have Kemi, who trusts Bella when she shouldn't. Bella does not have Kemi's best interest at heart. And then you have Ovi, who thinks he's part of the majority, but he really isn't. And Ovi is not one of the favorites inside the house at this moment. People are always talking about him behind his back. He's always doing something, whether it's something that Holly and Annalise say, or Jack's always talking about him when he's not around. So it's not looking good for either one of them. At this moment, Kemi is the backdoor option, and Ovi looks to be a week 2 or even in the near future target for the majority alliance. And Cliff is also talking to Nick and Sam about working together and future plans inside the game, but he's definitely not inside their majority whatsoever. But that's all I have right now about the veto comp and live updates about the alliances. But what do you think about these alliances? Let me know that in the comments section below. Which one do you think will last? Do you think any of these will last? Come down even halfway midpoint? Let me know that in the comments section below. And what do you think about Sam Smith? Do you think he's actually going to use the veto? And do you think if he does, will Christy use it to backdoor Kemi? Or do you think that backdooring plan will just settle down? Do you think it's right for Christy to do anything like backdooring on week 1? Let me know that in the comment section below. I want to hear what you have to say. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with more Big Brother videos and more videos in general really soon. But until then, peace.